Hey there, Dudes and Foxy Dudettes. Today we're going to talk about second day hair. I've got a few products and a few tricks that I think will be very helpful to you, so stay right there. Hey guys, welcome back to The Well-Rounded Dude. My name is Chris. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we cover a whole bunch of topics trying to elevate you to that well-rounded status. Today is no different. We're going to be going over second day hair, how to achieve good second day hair, and I'm going to give you a couple of product recommendations, some tips that I think will be really helpful for you. So let's hop into it. So first of all, what is second day hair? What's technically the definition? Second day hair is hair that you have styled the previous day and you have not washed it, gone to bed with it, woken up, and now you have already kind of styled hair because, you know, bedhead, etc., etc. This is second day hair. The first tip I have for you is to shampoo less. I've mentioned that before. You want to shampoo less. You only need to shampoo at least 2 times a week. Now, you might be thinking, Chris, does that mean I don't have to shower? No, you filthy animal. That means you don't have to wash your hair with shampoo every day of the week, just twice a week. Condition every time. You can condition as much as you want, but just shampoo less. Shampoo is a great tool because it strips all the dirt and oil and grime and hair product that we've had that's built up, and you know, the dead skin from your scalp, and it strips all that away and sends it down the drain. The problem is that if you do it too often, you're stripping away your natural oils. So my advice is, if you are experiencing hair that is dry, dull, just not good, shampoo less. Try doing it maybe 3 times a week. You want to have to train your hair into getting used to just a few times a week instead of every day or twice a day. But that's what I would start with first, is shampoo much less. Try to get it down to twice a week. If you have very curly hair, if you think about it, it makes sense that you would want to shampoo less or wash your hair less, because it's the lack of moisture that makes your hair very curly or frizzy. And therefore, if you just let some of your natural oils build up, it'll be much better for your hair. You will have much better hair. You'll be very happy, not just with your second day hair, but with your Monday through Friday hair. The days that you do shampoo and condition and style, you'll see a vast improvement. So now you may be thinking, Chris, what do I do when I wake up and I have bedhead? What am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to go out and hope for the best? No, you use a good product. Pete Pedro's new dry shampoo. Dry shampoo is terrific for second day hair. What it does is you spray it in like so. This stuff smells really good. It smells very manly, but you rub it into your hair like this. You guys can see, I'm looking in my other screen here just to make sure my hair is still on point. Don't mind me. But massage it into your scalp. What it's going to do is it's going to absorb the oil. It's going to absorb any excess hair product, and it's going to make it go away. You can brush it out after you're done, after you make sure that you massage it into your scalp, but make sure that you can brush it away. You might see a little hair come off, and I don't want you guys to worry and think that you're going bald. You're not. It's just dead hair. Our hair has a very short shelf life. When you're in the morning, when you're brushing your hair and you see those strands come off, we lose about 100 strands of hair a day. So I don't want you to freak out and think, oh my God, this stuff is making me go bald. It's not. We naturally lose about 100 strands of hair a day. If you see anything more than that, that's when you should worry and maybe talk to the people at the hair doctor places. I don't want to name because we're not sponsored by them. Fine, Bosley. or looking at getting Rogaine or some kind of other hair treatment, but I digress. This stuff will make your hair very awesome. And what's cool too is, I don't know if you can see it at the bottom, but it says renews, cleanses, volume, and texture. A side effect, which isn't really a side effect, but an added feature, is that once you do use some of the dry shampoo, you will gain a lot of volume and texture. You could use this as kind of a styling product, to be honest. And if you're somebody that's looking for a lot of volume, so like a voluminous hairstyle like mine, and you're looking for a little bit of texture, that's what this is, like right around here. Dry shampoo is the product for you. I want to send a huge thank you out to Pete and Pedro, who kindly sent me this to talk about it with you, the well-rounded dude audience. So I highly recommend you get dry shampoo. It will save your life on second day hair. That's what I was calling it. Okay, so now you've sprayed your dry shampoo, you've massaged it in with your fingers, you maybe brushed it out with your hair. What are you gonna do next? Hit it with a little bit of heat with your blow dryer. Again, guys, I've told you before, quality blow dryer is important to good hair health and for good hair days. You do not want to purchase a cheap hair dryer. You want a good quality hair dryer. And for this second day hair, you're not gonna need to hold a lot of heat on it. Maybe a minute, less than a minute, just enough to heat it up, get it warm, because remember, when you heat your hair, it opens up the follicle, okay? And that's when you can use your hands or your brush to style it and get it into the shape that you want. So if I wanted to get my hair into this shape right here, just a little bit of dry shampoo, rub it in. I could even brush it out if I wanted to. I don't do that all the time, but to get it back into the shape, hit it with a little bit of heat, position it back to where I want to, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. And that next step is using half or less than half of the hair product you normally use, if necessary. If I was going to rock this again, what I would do is I would use just a drop of my argan oil, less than what we normally use. Because remember, we just got rid of all that gunk, the oil from our scalp, and we've just cleansed our scalp. We still have a little bit of product in there. We don't need to put a whole ton in there because we still have our base layer in there. So just a little bit refreshing to give it maybe just a little bit of extra hold. Honestly, I wouldn't do it with this because I've got the hold and the look that I'm looking for. Just a little bit of oil and then a little bit of your hair product. You may not need to use, your pre-styler. You may not want to go that route. You could, trial and error, being, your own judgment is the best way to go. Personally, I wouldn't. I would just skip to my styler, which would be my hair clay that I use, the Forte series textured clay that I've told you guys about. I would use just a little bit, just to make sure it gets into the roots and helps me have that hold that I am so used to with the volume that I have. And then we will move on to the final step. And what's that final step? Using your cold setting on your blow dryer. Not your hot, your cold. Remember, we used hot before to open up the hair shaft. Now we need cold to close the hair shaft, and that will help you keep that volume. Not only that, remember, when you emulsify your hair product, which is a very important tip, always emulsify your hair product because that's what activates it. And after you run it through your hair, you have activated hair product in your hair. You want to use the cold setting on your blow dryer to cool it off, and that will set it, and you will have perfect hair. Perfect second day hair. As a bonus tip, if you need a little bit more hold than just what you're getting with your second day hair and your blow dryer, you could always use Pete and Pedro Freeze. This is their amazing hairspray. This stuff works to a T and it smells oh so manly. It's the first time I've ever smelled a hairspray that actually smelled like a dude. Very manly, masculine. But what I would recommend you also not to do is do not spray it directly into your hair. Just kind of give a couple of squirts up above, let it cascade down. You don't need to spray it on your hair at this point because, like I said, you've already got enough product in there. It should be holding it up. If you find yourself with hair that is still falling over, that means that you're not using the right kind of product, or you might have used too much, and that means it's time for a real wash, a real shampoo, and start back from scratch. But again, this is gonna come with trial and error. Rome wasn't built in a day. It takes a little bit of time to perfect your technique on what works for you. Again, this is what works for me, and it's taken me many years to figure out the right products and the techniques in order to get great second day hair. And just a quick reminder, you can get both the dry shampoo and the free spray on Pete and Pedro's website, and you can save a little bit of money with our discount code WellRoundedDude10. It'll save you 10%, and you will have bueno hair. Guys, this stuff is amazing. You definitely need dry shampoo. This should be in every guy's arsenal. Same thing with the hairspray. I mean, I've used different kinds of hairspray on and off throughout the years, and I kind of stopped until I found this one, and I find myself using it a little bit more and more. So both these products need to be added into your hair grooming game. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's video. I want to give another huge shout out to Pete and Pedro. Thank you for sending over the dry shampoo. It's awesome. You guys definitely need to pick it up, or any of their products that they offer on their website. And that code WellRounded10 is good for all the products they have on there, including the different colognes, the body washes. You know, you can get your whole grooming game at peteandpedro.com. But once again, thank you. And thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Do all the things. Help me fight the YouTube algorithm because we're trying to grow here. And be sure to check out thewellroundeddude.com. Dude 15 gets you 15% off your total purchase on our website. We've got a lot of cool stuff. T-shirts, hoodies, blankets, leggings, coffee mugs. There's something for everybody there, even for the ladies. Those Foxy Dudettes, we got t-shirts for you too. So please be sure to check those out, and we'll see you next week with another awesome video. So, peace.